This is a guided meditation to help send signals of safety and reassurance to the brain that all is well, even in moments when life may seem like it's flashing red. So we're just going to start with going through the havening touches. And so the first one is arms at shoulders, going down to the elbows. Just like that. It's like stroking a cat or a dog or a horse, just in one direction. And leaning in, the sense of being on your own side. Sending some feelings of warm-heartedness, care, compassion, even acknowledgement that, hey, it's really tough right now. And the second havening touch is palms of your hand. Could be this way, or around, just whatever's right for you, just as long as the two palms are touching each other. And what this does is it naturally sends messages of soothing and safety to your brain. And just noticing just all the points of contact and even maybe some heat just coming through. Strong work. And then the third havening touch is around the face, just like this, and under the eyes. And if around the face or any of the touches don't feel right, it's okay. We've got a few of them. Just go your own way and do what's right for you. And alongside that, just breathing in a way that's calming and soothing. There's no right or wrong. Just finding what's right for you. And then we'll just freestyle a little bit. Seeing and playing around with what's right. I quite like going down my arms and into the palms of my hands. It's one of my favorites. And around your face. Just what's right for you. And now we're just going to move in to a sense of feeling basically okay. So just being aware of your breathing. And in this moment, right now, and now, just noticing that there's enough air to breathe. That your breathing is ongoing. And your breathing is all right now. And now. And any time that we take a long breath out, we're helping ourselves just move into the green zone. It's like the home base where the body can move into rest, digest, and repair. And so breathing in a way is just calming for you. Taking a nice long breath out. And maybe also just breathing into different spaces and places in the body. Just sending messages that everything is just basically okay. Internally, recognizing that in this moment, you're okay. And in this moment, you're okay. And in this moment, you're okay. Tuning into a sense of your body just going on being. It's doing okay, if not perfectly. You've got enough food and water. And in this moment, you're okay. In this moment, right here, right now, you have enough food and water, and you have enough oxygen to breathe. You don't know what's going to happen in the next moment. And in this moment, you have enough food and water. And you now have enough oxygen to breathe. And recognizing that this moment is okay. It may be far from perfect. And in this moment, warm-heartedly reassuring yourself with kindness and compassion and a deep sense of care that you're okay. And maybe being aware of parts of your body that are doing all right, even if other parts aren't. Maybe checking in on your left pinky finger, just noticing that. Just getting that sense, maybe, that in this moment, your left pinky finger's okay. And then maybe, if it's right for you, just checking in on your right pinky finger. And just seeing, and if it's true, if your right pinky finger is okay, just in this moment, seeing if it's okay. And if it is, just having that reassuring sense of okayness, that in this moment, it's okay. And just observing that awareness as it keeps on going. It's doing fine. Even if challenging things pass through your awareness. Just coming back into this moment that you're basically all right. That you've got enough food just in this moment. And you've got enough water just in this moment. And in this moment, you've got enough air to breathe. It's really tuning in to that sense of just in this moment, all is well. And as you develop that sense of being all right now, what I invite you to do is to open to it. Just stay with it so that you can install that sense of being all right just in this moment into your brain. Really helping it last in your mind. Maybe letting your breathing relax. Just really recognizing and having that sense inside yourself in a deep way that in this moment, the body's okay. So just keep renewing that sense of being all right. Letting go of the past. Not worrying about the future. And this moment, right here, right now, you're okay. You're okay. And if your mind wanders, it's okay. It's what minds are designed to do. Just gently bring it back into the present awareness. And now what we're going to do is just move into that sense of OKness by allowing it to sink into you as you sink into it. Just like warmth and ease, just settling into you and gradually filling you. Like a soothing balm. As this experience sinks into you, that you're fundamentally okay in your core. You may even feel a letting go of fear. No need for struggling with anything inside yourself or out in the world. You can be strong. You can see things for what they are because you're basically all right now. And alongside that, perhaps a sense inside of receiving the feelings of being all right. Receiving inside a growing sense of safety. That sense of all rightness in the moment. Breathing it in. Finding a sense of comfort, reassurance. Resting in that feeling of being all right now. Perhaps finding a place deep down inside your core that's fundamentally at ease. Fundamentally at peace. And if it's helpful for you, maybe a soft thought yourself. Perhaps along the lines of peace in me in peace. 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 And as you receive into yourself that feeling of being okay in this moment, okay in this moment, you might sense a softening inside. A real sense of caring sinking into you like a golden, soothing balm. Or maybe a gentle dust or a gentle rain falling down in your depths. Or you might sense a softening inside, a releasing of tension. That real sense of being okay, just in this moment. Letting it soak into you. This wholesome feeling of being okay in this moment. That's right. And then, just in the final minute, however you like, seeing if you can rest in peace. Perhaps peace as a current moving through your heart area. Love flowing in and peace flowing out. Love flowing in and peace flowing out. And alongside that, maybe a sense of compassion, kindness, and peace radiating in all directions. Just marinating in that final minute with that sense of being basically okay. Basically okay in this moment. Breathing it in and breathing out. Letting that basic okayness sink into you as you sink into it. Needs being met in your core, even if things are far from perfect, you're okay. And with that reassurance that you can come back to that sense of being okay in the next few minutes, hours, and days ahead, what I invite you to do, just gently, just in your own time, and if it's right for you, just gently come back into this room. Welcome back. You've got this.